Hi guys, welcome to Sammy Says. I'm your host Samantha, and this is the review of the originals and the Vampire Diaries season finales. Now, on the originals, so many things happened. I had to watch many videos and catch up all at once to everything that was happening. Um, so a whole lot of things happened. We had some new people come in. A lot of things are happening with the werewolves. So finally, their curse is broken, which is a good thing. So now they're finally in the game where fighting for New Orleans is concerned. As I've stated many times, I was always confused as to who we're supposed to be hating because one minute we're hating Marcel, the other minute we're hating Klaus, the other minute we're hating somebody else, and it was just a very confusing process for me because as I said, unlike like Vampire Diaries, you know who you're not supposed to be liking at the time. Um, with the originals, it was just all over the place. And then, we had the touch and go between Marcel and Klaus and Elijah. And Elijah, decided all of a sudden he's like the baddest thing happening. And so it was a very trying time. A lot of stuff was happening. And so now you see that a lot of the things that went down really went down because Klaus thought he was almighty and that he could trick everybody and that he was just oh so smart. And that almost cost him Haley and that almost cost him his daughter. So looking back now, this Francesca girl who was all like, yeah, I'm a human and I need Kieran's key and blah blah blah. And due to Klaus and his stupidity, no, she has all this power. So now we know she's the one we're hating in season two. Um, so that's one issue. Then we have the issue of the werewolf guy who betrayed everyone. Somebody needs to kick his ass. I was very upset by this Monique girl because she just come back and just bitched on everybody else, and I'm just like, really though, like, is what's up? You're but like you did and come back, and all of a sudden, you know. So it's very good to see how they killed her. Her death was a very sweet one for me. They finally killed Genevieve. That's her name, right? The redhead girl. Um, mm, I sort of wanted her to live at times, but at times I was really annoyed with her. But when she died, I was just like, well, you deserve it. So much going on with that. Haley and Elijah, yes, finally. Um, so now she has come back as a hybrid. Worse things have happened. Um, but now we're starting to see a new side to Klaus. You see that little speech he gave his daughter when he was handing her over to Rebecca, and Rebecca, the look on Rebecca's face, like, that was like a bit scary. But it was a very beautiful thing to see Klaus, as a father. Too bad he's not getting to enjoy it because of his mistakes. Um, but good to see, that they've given the baby to Rebecca for her to raise. So they're not get that pick their back. But anyways, moving along. And to find out that they're like, what's wrong with their parents? That their parents are just like hell bent on like ruining your lives, which is really messed up because they're the reason they're the way they are. They're the reason for vampires. She and her witchy self to create this thing. I know she wants to take it back, and I'm just like, she and I guess Cole, come back from the dead now to come start up them mess. I'm so over them. Like, and then what is Davina up to holding Michael? Like, what is her game plan? You see, one minute I like her, and then she do stuff like that, but I don't trust her. So season two looks like it's going to be cray, and I'm actually looking forward to it, and which is good because at that point I was really just over the show. No, talking about being over shows, the Vampire Diaries. No, I have been keeping up with that a little bit. So many things have happened with the whole. I was confused where the travelers thing was concerned because I was just like, what is this spell put on them for them not together? Why shouldn't they be allowed together? What this whole doppelganger blood and drinking and killing and this and that have to do with them coming back and being able together? Is me alone did feel say somebody shouldn't call the police because a bunch of people were like in the town square chanting randomly and just dropping down in it. So then them kill Stefan. And when I saw that, I was just like, like, and I'm hearing that Paul Wesley doesn't want to come back and they're probably going to write him out, but I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, he's the one telling the story, that if they're going to write out anybody, and it would make any sense, but if they're going to write out anybody, it would be better they write out Damon because Paul is the actual star of the show. But, anyways, and so, we had Bonnie trying to figure out everything. So then all of a sudden she came up with this plan and everybody was crossing over and crossing over and just a pass through her so and she sort of just knew that, she'd be stuck over there. I don't know why they're making her such a martyr. Like everything bad is happening to her. She just have no use but to suffer. Like I'm just so annoyed. Um Elena and Damon's drama, I am over it. Um, Finally, I love Stefan's the best friend. That little nice one there. Who said to him things going on with him and Caroline. Because I was wondering if I was being crazy, but something is actually going on, and now we know. And so I'm very happy in the next season. We expect a relationship, please and thank you. Alaric is back. Say I will happy, I love me some Alaric. Enzo could have stated. Tyler could have stated. you know. Um, who else? What else is going on? The travelers I know. I'm confused because they died and they went over and they didn't cross back over by the time the threshold closed. So that's it. What we're going to deal with in season 6. I feel like they need to end the show because I'm highly confused as to what is happening. But as we saw in the end, Bonnie and Damon are left over there, and I was like freaking out. I'm just like, oh my god, how are we gonna get them back? But then I read a comment and somebody said, remember that Bonnie Granny say, she kind of set up Bonnie, so Bonnie going to be alright. So I feel like she did something, and that thing we'll see in the beginning of season 6 is how Bonnie and Damon are gonna come back. And I feel like if they're going to bring back Bonnie, they need to bring back Bonnie in her wit state. And this whole her being this anchor thing needs to stop. And her having no use need to stop. Somebody please find something for Matt to do because Matt just did it. I guess they're going to leave him human because somebody has to be human in all of this, but still, he has like no use really. Jeremy just did it for sex, Bonnie. Um, Nothing is really going on. I feel like, you know, them can end it now. Like, let season 6 be the end of it. Yeah, we've had enough. We love them. Let it end, and let it end that Caroline end up with Stefan and Damon end up with Elena, although he deserves better and she deserves to die. Bonnie and Jeremy, Matt and Jurgen's Ocean and Memphis, and Tyler dead because Tyler's just annoying. And that's how I see the show going. I don't know. What are your comments? What did you think? I was highly impressed by both of them. It was very exciting as I was watching. But now I feel like, you know, the Vampire Diaries has done all it can do. So much crosses can in a one tone. Oh, question. What happened to Caroline, mother? Because she died in there. And how is it that Damon was able to see her? I'm confused. Is she a vampire? She might be. I think she is. I don't remember. But in that case, how was she able to be in with um Marcos and all of them? And if it is that she is still human, how is it that they were able to see her over there? And what happened to her? I'm confused. Somebody answer that question for me. Anyways, that is all. I will see you for season 2 of the originals. I will see you for season 6 of the Vampire Diaries. And I will see you for season 4 of Scandal. Love, peace, and box food. And I will see you guys later. Just oh, by the way, ignore my hair. I couldn't bother to let it down. You know me, lazy from morning. Alright, bye guys. I'm sorry if my voice sounds like sleepy. I'm sick. Yeah.